As always, before we jump into the journal, this is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I do not recommend that you follow my trades or, take my advice as certified advice. It is not. I am not a certified financial planner. I am simply going through the musings of my mind as I am learning how to day trade and keeping a journal to keep accountability for myself. And of course, share this with you. If anybody takes interest in it and wants to just kind of see how I'm approaching things, then again, entertainment, educational, but not certified advice. I am not a certified financial planner or financial advisor. So disclaimers out of the way, let's get into the journal. Welcome back to the Daily Trading Journal. Today we are up 6% on the day. Yesterday we were up 7% on the day. So really happy with today's trades. Started off the week at 0%, really over traded on Monday. And so now we're looking at Wednesday's trades. Had a total in and out I believe 7 trades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7 trades. And I did well with holding the positions longer. One thing that I noticed yesterday was I got stopped out of a lot of positions because I was trying to hold at my entry point. And what I've noticed over the past couple of days during this very volatile bear market is that we're seeing a lot of choppiness, and it's definitely prone to shake me out. So as you see right here, we have a lot of choppiness as we're moving up, but we had a good move from $2.52 all the way up to $3, and now it seems to be breaking down on NVTA. This ticker did really well. I believe I gained, let's see, total of 7% off of this ticker, gave back 4% profit on the day. So a good day, not an amazing day, but a good day. As far as cutting my losses quickly, I'm still very happy with that. However, there are some positions that if I wouldn't have cut my losses quickly, I would have had a profit. And so that's really what I'm working through right now, is trying to look at the pattern and not look so close at one candle at a time, but look at the overall setup and try to be patient for the setup to come through. If I entered something, it should mean that I did enough studying of that setup to know where it's going to move. I should not be guessing on these setups. So one of the setups that spit me out and I made a bad entry would be KOLD. Made an entry at 1878 here on the chart. Wrote it up to about 1890. And then I should have sold there because I saw weakness start to come in. I saw the strength start to wear out, but I held, and then I held all the way down until VWAP. And luckily this is a more expensive stock, so it was only 2% loss since I'm playing percentages right now. But it was disappointing because this stock ended up riding back up to the mid 1890s to almost hit 19. So really what I should have done is waited for a pullback on this. Could have had a really nice entry at around 1839 and then rode up. But again, hindsight is 2020. And I'm not going to be too upset about that. What I'm really upset about with myself is that I rode this weakness all the way down. After two big red candles, I should have cut my losses on this, but I ended up riding it another 3 candles down until it broke VWAP. And, it caught support at VWAP and ramped back up. But still, I just didn't play this as well as I should have. Now, looking at PLUG, plug, I was really happy with how I played that. Entered at 1585. So let's kind of scroll in here. Entered at the 1585 as it was breaking its pre-market high at the 1548. So I could have had a slightly earlier entry right out of the gate, but I actually didn't see this one. This one wasn't on my scanner until a little bit later. And then rode that up to 16, let's see what I got to, 1631. So almost caught the high of day on PLUG. I ended up selling out at 1631 right after I saw that it's just starting to fade. So 1631, super happy with that entry and that exit. Made 3% on that. From there, moved on to NVTA, had an entry at 280. Oops. Let's see, NVTA had an entry at the 280 mark as it was breaking through. Let's see, where are we at? I think it was the pre-market high. Yep, it was past the pre-market high is when I found it on the scanner. 257 would have been the perfect entry. I entered at 280. and wrote it right after this week. It came, kind of pulled back right here and then made a break through that resistance level. Grabbed 280, took it all the way up to 293, if I'm not mistaken. So wrote it to 293, then made another entry at 293 to 299. I kind of wish I would have held this all the way through to that $3 range. But again, I made a good entry again right where I sold. So, I still captured another 2%. Now, I entered these two, GRWG and NRBO. They were looking like they were going to make a break. If you were following yesterday's journal, I shouldn't have entered GRWG. It really beat me up yesterday. And so I don't know, maybe that was a bit of rage trading with me wanting to get back at the stock from yesterday. But luckily, I cut my losses quickly on those two. Only gave back 4% profit on the day, ending up at 6%. If I wouldn't have given back profit, I could have hit my max goal of 10%. That's what I'm aiming for each day, is to go green and at best go 10%. It's a modest goal that I'm aiming for, so I don't overtrade and try and make trades happen. I'm trying to follow momentum above all. And I'm really happy with the trading today. I traded a lot less than I have in days compared to Monday. And so I'm very happy about that. Saw some good setups that really made sense to me, and overall very happy. I traded even less than yesterday. Yesterday I traded a ton. I gave back a lot of profits. I made some good trades, but I gave back a lot of profits. So the amount of negative trades I had yesterday was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And the positive trades were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I almost had double the losses as I did the gains. Now my gainers were bigger than my losses, which is, always my goal. But I just entered and exited way too many times. And I should have just stuck to a few setups, played them well, and then got out. That was really what my goal was today. And I did that well. I accomplished that well. I held on to stuff longer, which yesterday I didn't do. And I fought through the choppiness. I didn't fight through the choppiness. I was patient through the choppiness. And that really helped a lot today. So I'm much happier with how trading went today. Held some stuff longer and cut my losses quickly. Besides KOLD, that one really annoyed me. But other than that, it was I was very happy with today. Technically, according to my percentages, trading off of my size, I made, fake money, $100 today, which was good. Nothing stellar or spectacular, but small victories. Now, based on percentages, when I increase size will lead to big victories when I, increase the position size of my trades. Again, trading on small position sizes here, like 1 to 3 shares per trade, and really trying to develop consistency based on percentages before I increase size. So it was an exciting day as far as just staying on discipline and being focused on how I'm executing my trades, holding positions longer that are winning, cutting the losses quicker that are losing, and that gave me that 6% on the day. Very happy with that. Nothing really went parabolic today as far as what was on my scanners, but I'm sure somebody found something that ripped way up. But I traded some, let's see, the biggest trade was 13, almost 20 cents was the biggest move of the day for me. And then also about $1 move on PLUG, actually under $1. So 1585 to 1631. But punch for punch, really happy with the day's journal. Biggest takeaways for tomorrow: make good entries. Is probably the one I'm really focusing on. And what I mean by that is don't fall for momentum moving up near the top of the initial move. I think that's really what happened with KOLD, right? So the momentum was moving up and I was like, oh, here it goes. And I didn't follow my rule of the gap and go, which is to wait for it to break that pre-market high before I get in. And even now, so like right now, it's actually breaking the pre-market high. So I might actually enter this trade. So 19 1914 was pre-market high. And as you see right now, let me pull over here. Oh, cut. I guess that works. It just broke pre-market high at 1914. It cut back. So this could run up here in the mid-morning. And this is the setup I look for, right? The breakthrough, the pre-market high. And so that's an area that I wasn't patient on enough. Let's go ahead and see if this runs up. Testing the pre-market high. It just broke through. And we'll see if it continues to run up. So that's the setup that I was looking for, and I didn't wait for it, right? So I just got in as it was approaching the pre-market high, and I didn't wait for it to actually prove itself out. So it was a big mistake on my part. And I should have waited for this move later in the day. So I just entered that. I'm not going to hang on to the journal too long. If you guys are watching, you can look at KOLD on November 9th to see if it moved up past 1918. Looks like it actually is right now, so I might hang on for another minute here to you guys. So I'm in at, where's my position? I'm in at 1912, and let's see if we continue to move up. That would be really cool to see this thing move up, because I think currently, let's see where the 20, 21. So those are kind of the key resistance, or resistance levels are in the 20s. So 2070, really 1985 is a resistance level, and then up to the 20s. So now it's broken through, moving up to 1919. And we'll just see if this thing continues to move up. I might hold this for a while, be patient on this one. Now that we're through that pre-market high, we could see some run up continue. So I'm going to be patient, hold on to this, and we'll see where it continues to go. Thanks for joining the Daily Trading Journal, and I'll see you guys here in the next episode.